If you're creating music in the home studio and want a drum kit but don't have the space, the Pocketdrum could be the answer. And in this video, we're going to check it out. Let's go. Hi, my name is Pete and welcome to Studio Live today, where my goal is to help you create, record and release your best music. Today, we're doing it by looking at this, the Pocketdrum from AeroBand. It looks super cool. We'll be unboxing it and then taking it for a spin, playing some drums. It also comes with a couple of these, the pocket guitars to go with it. So we'll be bringing the whole set together and taking a look at it here in this video. So let's open up the box and take a look at what's inside carefully so that that manual doesn't slide out there. So on top there, you get the user manual. We'll put that down and there they are. Look at that. You get the two drumsticks. That is the AeroBand Pocketdrum. And yeah, it's got a nice, oh, I pressed the button and it turned on. Looks like a lightsaber. That's super cool. I didn't mean to turn it on, but I did. And now it's flashing. I'll have to read the manual and work out what these are, what I need to do. But I do need to charge them first of all. So there's one, and we'll grab the other one out of here so we can turn. There you go. Turn them both on there. You got the different colors on the top there. We'll bring them over this side. Got the different colors on the top there, and they have the little flashing lights going on there. So we need to get these set up and configured. The idea of these is that we connect them up to our smartphone and install the AeroBand app, and then we can play ourselves some drums just using these sticks, so we can get our air drum going on. So let's continue and see what else is here in the box. We get ourselves a very nice pouch, which I unfurled rather ungracefully there. There you go. That's pretty cool. That's going to be to store them in. And then we also get a couple of wrist straps. Now, these kind of remind me of the old Nintendo Wii. This is so you don't go drumming and throw your drumstick across the room. That's kind of cool. And these use a USB. Now, it's a double-ender USB. Is it USB? No, it's micro USB. Micro USB, two-ender there, so you can actually use one USB port to charge both of the sticks. So I think that's kind of cool. So that's what we're going to need to do in a moment, is put these on charge now so that we can come back and test them out. Now, you might be thinking, that's great, Pete, virtual drumsticks, but what about your kick drum? What about your hi-hat? Well, that's why AeroBand in their full kit also give you two of these. These are the pocket guitar, and you can use these on your feet to actually control your kick drum and your hi-hat. Yes, there's two in the pack, and there's details down in the description all about the Pocketdrum and the pocket guitar from AeroBand if you want to check it out yourself. Let's take a look at the pocket guitar. And once again, big thanks to AeroBand for sending these over. When they said, hey, we got this this thing, I thought, yeah, I'll take a look at that. And then when I actually saw what it was, I was like, yeah, that sounds too cool. There it is. This is this little pick. That's the actual guitar itself, the air guitar. And it's got a button on there, which is going to, oh, it's buzzed. And it's flashing on the back there. So we'll need to charge this up as well and get this happening. But these you actually connect to your feet. I haven't worked out how yet. I'm assuming there's something else here in the box that will do that for us. Yes, there is. Look, we get a strap. So I'm assuming that can strap. Is that elastic strap to go around your foot? You get a little, you get a little clip as well. So this clip, it's got a little clip on the end there that can actually attach, I'm assuming, to your shoe, maybe to the tongue of your shoe, if you can do that. And then you get a little carry bag in there as well, all with the AeroBand branding. And the user manual is there in the bottom of the box as well. The other one's going to have the exact same thing in there as well. So pretty cool. We'll throw these on our feet. We'll grab our AeroBand Pocketdrum. And once we charge these up, which I'll go away and do, we'll be able to put these to the test and do some drumming. Now, to charge these up, we just have a little micro USB socket on the bottom. We plug that in here using our cable. The other one has the same thing, and once again, we've got that double cable, so you can charge both of them with the one USB port. So we're going to throw those on charge in a moment. We have the same sort of deal here with our pocket guitar again, just a little micro USB slot on the end there, and each of these have their own cables. So I'll find myself 3 USB ports and get these charging. But while we're doing that, why don't we jump over and take a look at the app, because we need to download that to get this happening. So here we are on my iPhone. I've jumped into the App Store and I'm going to grab these two apps. We've got the AeroBand and the Aero Guitar app. I'll grab both of these. We'll put all the gear on charge and then we'll return and take a look at the Pocketdrum in action. We are back and I'm having way too much fun with these things. It has been around about 40 minutes of practice and I've worked through some of the exercises and some of the training which is necessary to get the hang, but now we are ready to drum and as you can hear, we have a whole bunch of cool drum sounds. So let's walk through how it all works, how it interacts with the app, and how you play the Pocketdrum. So as you saw before, we do have the two drumsticks here. Now, as you hit, these light up, and they are actually not pressure sensitive because they're hitting nothing. But how hard you swing them is how hard they hit. And as you do it, you can just see there that the little light goes up the side. So it gives you a visual indicator, and there's also some haptics in here. So you can actually feel it as you're hitting the drums. You're actually feeling that, and it's surprisingly realistic, for want of a better word. It's actually super cool. I'm finding it really fun to play around with. Now, I need to dive into these further. I haven't worked out if we can record with them, because I know that's a question you'll probably ask, but why don't we just have some fun for now, and we will strap on the foot straps. So again, we have the little things here that we go on our right and our left foot. These are going to control the kick drum or the bass drum and the hi-hat, as you can hear from that one. And let's have a bit of a play, shall we? Now, as I showed before, these things, they can clip onto a little elastic bit, and I've tried that on my bare foot before, but for now, I'm going to get my big hoof up here, and I'm going to attach these on here, and then we're going to have a go at playing some drums with the Pocketdrum. Okay, our foot sensors are attached. Let's dive down to foot cam. Here we are. You can see we've got the hi-hat on the left and the kick drum on the right, and they're actually like super responsive. I'm surprised at how well these work. And again, the harder you step, the harder you get the kick and the hi-hat. And of course, you can lift your foot for an open hi-hat and put it down for a closed hi-hat. Super cool. Now, before we dive in and really put these to the test, let's have a quick tour around the app. So you can see here we're in free mode at the moment. We also have song mode and level mode. They're what I've been playing around with to learn how to use these. Up in the top right hand, we've got here all the four pieces. So we've got the two sticks here, and then we've got the two foot controllers, and that gives us the battery level, I'm assuming. They've been going down slowly, and also whether they're connected or not. When you connect up, all you need to do is hold down the button and then tap on the screen here in the app, and they connect up all over Bluetooth. And before you ask, the Bluetooth latency is not actually that bad. When you hit the drum, you get almost an instantaneous reaction. The latency seems super low, which is really fun. So if we come back here to free mode, and if we tap, there's not a whole lot of delay there when I'm hitting there. It's almost instantaneous, so you don't feel a whole lot of lag or latency there. So they're doing well here to get the Bluetooth so good. And again, here we are in the free mode, and this is where we can actually start playing some drums. Now, to calibrate our drums, we hold them in front at about a 45 to 60 degree angle, and we click both the buttons, and that just lines it up there. You can see now we're right in front of ourselves with our snare, and over there's our hi-hat. Up here is our crash, tom drum, and ride cymbal. And again, the more force we give it, the more sound actually comes through. So if we can play softly, or and again, I'm still getting the hang of them. It is a weird sensation when you first do it, but the more you play with it, the more it feels like you're really playing some drums. Let's see if we can get a bit of jazz going on. No, we can't, because I'm not a good jazz drummer, but again, you can just feel there. And again, your left foot has the hi-hat there, but if you lift up your left foot, see how it's open? And then you close your left foot, closed hi-hat there. And again, this snare, anything from a pitter-patter up to a big one, and then that right foot there. So for a drummer, it's going to feel weird, but weirdly familiar when you first start using this. It's super cool, and yeah, I kind of can't put them down. Now that I've started playing with them, I'm going to be probably sitting here the rest of the night just experimenting and getting the hang of them. And again, when you don't have a microphone in the way, and you can really start getting the arms going, it's going to really start being cool. So there it is, the AeroBand Pocketdrum. I'm pretty darn impressed at my first glance here. Now, I do need to spend a lot more time with these because I haven't checked out if they're going to work with Interapp Audio or AUM or Audio Bus, but I'm assuming there's going to be a way that we can send the audio from this app into GarageBand or into another app to actually play along with our drums. That's going to be cool, but for the time being, I'm having too much fun just sitting here in the activity modes, playing along with the songs. You can come in here, there's some various different songs that we have in there to play along with, and then the level modes, a bit like a rock band or a, like what's the other one? The Guitar Hero, but for drums. So you can go ahead, if you've got a boss levels, you can play along with those, and that's more of that sort of gaming aspect that we have in there. So it's somewhere between, it's a bit of a hybrid between something that's going to be a way to learn some drum patterns and play some drums, to play the drums themselves, and to have a lot of fun along the way as well. So there they are, the AeroBand Pocketdrum. There's links down in the description that you can check these out on. They are also working on some new products. There's information about those down in the description as well if you want to check them out. But until next time, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going back to playing drums. If you want to see more of these in the future, let me know in the comments and we can maybe circle back and take a look at these in action in a future video. Until then, keep on drumming.